Live in the Dell Gaming Arena, it's Counter-Strike Source. From Carolina, the squad of Southerners are anything but gentlemen. It's the Carolina Core. And ready to walk the gaming world, it's the Wuhan Dragon.
Let's take a look at the Counter-Strike Source lineups brought to you by Alienware. Starting out with the Carolina Core. This 5-man squad consists of Daft, Devour, Org, Sunny, and Torres, led by General Manager Mark Dolvin. And their opponents, the Wuhan Dragon, featuring Kazuya, Monster, Randy, Squall, and Striker, led by General Manager Tom Leong. And now here is Fatality with tonight's map.
Dust 2 is a suburban Middle Eastern village with both bomb sites spread out near the counter-terrorist spawn area. This map is extremely straightforward as there are 3 main pathways the offense can use to gain access to the bomb sites.
Caroline, are you ready? Wuhan, are you ready? Ready, set, begin the match.
Here we go. Roll, live and five.
This should be a kind of an interesting matchup. Wuhan actually showed a lot of life last match they played. Monster was really a monster for
right.
And it's going to be kind of interesting to see how they mix against the Carolina Core here.
You know, additionally, Fatality, right now the Core has got to be feeling pretty comfortable. You know, they've got a pretty significant 11-point lead, while the Wuhan Dragon do have the opportunity to make some of those points back up here in Counter-Strike and, of course, Dead or Alive Mail. I don't think Carolina Core can relax for a second. They really need to take it all the way home.
Yeah, you don't ever want to let it up, and you want to play your best on stage, and a lot of everyone's watching. You always want to show off a little bit, so winning big here would be big for the Counter-Strike team and confidence.
All right, well, the Carolina Core are going to be on defense to start out. That means they are going to be the counter-terrorists. They will be in the black jerseys. The Wuhan Dragon are attacking this round. That means they're the terrorists. They will be in the red jerseys. Striker open things up as Torres coming out of the A bomb site a little early, and already Fatality. That seemed like an unusual mood. Right.
It's a pretty aggressive mood. Usually when they do that, they're trying to flank the other team. They're trying to get behind their back. He thought they might have been going B or a different attack route, but he was wrong and died.
Wow, I'm just seeing a very, very interesting strat here by the Wuhan Dragon. So they originally got the first kill through the double doors, but 4 men strong. They came in through long A, but the Core coming back. It's a 2 versus 2.
And they already got the bomb planted for long A, so now you can see them down in the pit. They're going to use this advantage. When you're over that cliff, only your head showing, so it's even harder to know where you're shooting from.
Wow, nice job by the Wuhan Dragon as they force the play at 1 player out. And Squall will pick up the last 2. Wuhan, they're still alive, Fatality.
Yeah, I told you, watch out for these guys. I mean, their Counter-Strike team is not no walkover. And the Core's been kind of known their CS division. Sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're cold. So hopefully they gather and pick up some momentum and get back in this game.
Well, that was a very interesting strategy there. Again, it looked like they got that early kill, and then they separated their squads very nicely, sort of sandwiched the Carolina Core. It was a good strategy, and I expect to see the Carolina Core change up just a little bit. Additionally, I doubt we'll see Torres peeking out through those double doors anytime soon. You don't want to underestimate your opponents ever, especially when they've got, your virtual head in a crosshair, right? So Let's see, the Wuhan Dragon, they are setting up here for round number 2. And they, very similar to the Mexico City Fury in the previous matchup, are playing fairly cautiously, waiting for their opportunity and going when the door is open. Nice flashes here from the Carolina team. They're going to cause the Wuhan Dragon to back off. Now remember, there's also a clock that the Wuhan Dragon are going against. Right now they've got 27 seconds to get that bomb down. So they really have to orchestrate a strategy that will also allow them to get the bomb down within the allotted amount of time. Torres with the first kill on Randy as they make their way into the pit. Monster does take out Daff, and Striker from the pit drops Torres. Squall will equalize things, actually give his team a man advantage. Now it's a 2 versus 2. Sunny from the CT spawn manages to take out 2. and it is a 1 versus 2 right now. The bomb is down, all up to Striker. Striker gets 1. Oh, Org from the long A takes out Striker, and that round goes to the core.
Yeah, and actually, they did not get the bomb down in time, and that's why they lost that round.
Very good observation. Well, after the first 2 rounds of Counter-Strike, the score is 1-1. We are tied. And if you'd like to watch the remaining rounds of the first half, click on to Source TV at thecgs.com/CS. We'll see the second half live later on in the match, but
Wuhan Dragon are rallying a little in Counter-Strike at least. They did have a 4-2 lead. Carolina have just picked up the 7th round after some fantastic work from Daft. They were actually on a partial Deagle save, so it was really tough for them to win the round. Somehow they did win it, but Wuhan were going well right now with those scores added up on the board. 4-3 to Wuhan. They've scored as many in Counter-Strike already as the rest of their team have scored all night. Let's drop you back into the action right now for the last 2 rounds of the first half. Wuhan currently down by 22 points to 8 overall, having added 4 more points to the scoreboard. We view and watch down below. Sunny picks off 2 on the walkway, and that'll be that for another round. And that'll tie us back up at 4-4 in this half. 23-8 overall from Carolina Core. Have done very well, Wuhan, in this first half. They were 4-2 up at one point, and they look much the better side, but they've become a little sloppy in the last 2 rounds. Shouldn't have lost the 7th round, that's for sure. That'll be a round that Carolina will look back on and think that might well be the turning point of the game. They are, after all, looking to clean sweep this one. Torres and Monster exchange a frag apiece. One dropped over the top here. The Wuhan player looks completely blind. They've set back here towards their own spawn area. Randy picking up 1 grenade kill on Daff. And so Carolina find themselves with a 3v4. Some indecision here from Wuhan once more. Which way do they decide to commit? Just one man with the bomb on the moment. He's on his own. Needs a little bit of support here. He's not getting it. Devour now in with a big frag on Kazuya. That'll make it 3v3. Randy now making the move. And the shot was going to come in, was it? No, not quite. They had to flash over the top there. One man coming into the A bomb site, and Randy now starting to run out.